Welcome to my channel, Defy WWE Logic. Now, we all know that WrestleMania season is here, and WrestleMania is right around the corner. WrestleMania 34 is in about 5 or 6 weeks, and I'm going to talk to you guys about my WrestleMania 34 match card predictions and why the match should happen. Now, here's the thing. All of these matches will more than likely happen. There's about an 80 to 90% chance that they will happen. The only matches that won't happen possibly are the ones that are, and depending on if someone just probably can't make it to WrestleMania or if somebody's hurt. Other than that, these matches will happen. Now, kick back, relax, get your popcorn, get your candy, and here are my WrestleMania 34 predictions and why the matches should happen. The first match that I believe will happen at WrestleMania 34 is John Cena versus AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE Championship. Now, this is if The Undertaker cannot make it to WrestleMania 34. This match could easily be the main event match at WrestleMania 34 over the Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar match at Mania. And here's the thing. We'll talk about that travesty later, but moving on, if The Undertaker isn't available for a match against John Cena at WrestleMania 34, then you guys can all most definitely bank on John Cena winning the WWE Championship at Dirty Fastlane in the Fatal 6-Way match. He'll become the 17-time WWE champion, and now I know that some people wouldn't want that to happen, some people would, but I don't think that I'm in the minority when I say that John Cena winning this match would be great. Having Cena win the title, come out on SmackDown Live, get challenged by AJ Styles after he invokes his rematch clause, and then having Shinsuke Nakamura already be entitled to a championship match, making it a triple threat. Hey, that sounds like a dream match to me. That sounds like a blockbuster match in my eyes. That sounds like one of the best matches at WrestleMania, in the history of WrestleMania. One of the top 10 probably matches. Maybe I'm over exaggerating, but let me know in the comment section down below. But I would love to see a match like this, guys. Also, I would like to see this match, the triple threat match, more than The Undertaker versus John Cena at WrestleMania 34. And the reason why is, let's just face it and be real. The Undertaker is old. He's old. He's washed up. He is not the performer that he used to be. The Undertaker in the past was a badass. The Undertaker now is a piece of shit. Plain and fucking simple. I'm sorry to say it, but it's just the truth, guys. I know there's a lot of Taker fans out there, but it's just the fucking truth. And at this point, a John Cena versus the Undertaker match, for what? You know what I mean? I know it's never happened at Mania, but other than that, for what? If it was for the WrestleMania streak, fuck yeah, I want to see this awesome match between John Cena and The Undertaker. And obviously I know they have story history. Undertaker shook John Cena's hand when he was like a rookie and shit. A whole bunch of other shit. They feuded with each other over the past. Two legends, and I understand all the big magnitude of it, especially when you hear John Cena challenge The Undertaker and the fans are just going ballistic. So I understand that it would be fun to see just because they're just legends, but it would be more of their name than versus the match actually being quality. So that's why I would prefer AJ Styles and Shinsuke and Cena in a triple threat for the title versus just a Cena versus Taker and a meaningless legend versus legend feud. At least The Rock versus John Cena made sense. But anyways, moving on to the next match, guys. The Miz versus Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. I think that this match will happen. When we go back to Monday Night Raw, Seth Rollins and The Miz had just got done having a 5-star match in my eyes. And after seeing Seth Rollins, he was in the ring celebrating and everything. Finn Balor just comes out and tries to upstage him. Starts to steal his moment, steal his sunshine, steal his light. And we see Seth Rollins get out of the ring and he's kind of like fanning off Finn Balor, basically kind of like a, fuck you, dude, you're ruining my moment. So, with this all happening, this leads me to think that there will be a triple threat match between The Miz, Seth Rollins, and Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship. I see it happening. They're planting the seeds, obviously. And when you think about Finn Balor and Seth Rollins, these two are both stars in the WWE. There's no way in hell they're not going to be on the WrestleMania card. And if you're not going to put them in this type of a triple threat match for the championship, what else are you going to fucking do? You know what I mean? What else are you gonna fucking do? Now we've all seen Finn Balor just skipping around like a damn pony in these meaningless ass Monday Night Raw matches. Obviously, So what are we gonna see? What are we gonna see? You know. So, and obviously look at Seth Rollins and kind of even with him being in the tag team division, his career and his kind of character and storyline has kind of been on a flat line in a sense. Now, obviously, it's kind of rejuvenated because of the curb stomp and things of that nature, but they have to have this storyline, all these three, or at least Seth Rollins and Finn Balor, because other than that, I don't know what else the fuck they're doing. Moving on. Now, this next match, Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss. Now, this match has been rumored, and I just have to say, guys, I like it. I like that Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss could potentially happen at WrestleMania 34 for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Now, if in my eyes personally, Nia Jax has been way overdue for a championship run. Now, I'm not saying that Nia Jax is going to be great. I'm not saying or any of that, but we don't know. We don't know what Nia Jax could do as champion. Here's the thing. If she flops as champion and does horrible, then the worst thing that can happen is she loses it at the at Backlash or the next pay-per-view. And then, boom, you're done. You don't have to worry about that anymore. But I would love to see what she can do. Also, if the rumors are true and are right, and the reports are right, this match between Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss, if that ends up happening, this leads me to my other match that I believe should and hopefully will happen. Asuka versus Charlotte. Man, I would love to see these two women wrestle. It would be awesome to see, especially at WrestleMania 34. And it'll be interesting because of who they are, how they're both booked. Asuka and Charlotte are both booked strongly. And honestly, I think that Charlotte could end up ending Asuka's streak. I know most people wouldn't want it to happen, but it could happen. Just because Asuka won the first ever women's Royal Rumble match doesn't just mean that she can't lose. And obviously because she has her winning streak doesn't mean she just can't lose. So now here's the really interesting part other than just them two going against each other and deciding on who will win between those two is Carmella is the Money in the Bank winner for the SmackDown division. So I think that Carmella, if this match between Asuka and Charlotte happens, I think that Carmella will cash in her Money in the Bank contract at WrestleMania 34. I think that Asuka and Charlotte will have a great match for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then after, Carmella will cash in and she will end up making it a triple threat match, and she will end up pinning Charlotte to win the match. And then Charlotte ends up losing at WrestleMania. Freaking Asuka loses her 2-year winning streak and is the first person to ever win the Women's Royal Rumble match and lose. So, and I think that you can easily make Carmella even bigger heel, maybe the biggest heel in WWE at that time, because people are so invested in Asuka's 2-year winning streak. So they'll be pissed off, kind of to the extent of the Undertaker losing. I think that they're that invested, maybe not to that magnitude, but they're getting there. So that's what I think would happen. I think people will be shocked and pissed off. And I think Carmella could easily be the biggest heel on WWE if that were to happen. And let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. Moving on, we're going to talk about the tag team division. One match that should happen at WrestleMania, more than likely will happen at WrestleMania 34, is The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro versus The Revival, Dash and Dawson. So here's the thing. These two are destined for a WrestleMania 34 match, because when you look at the tag team division on Monday Night Raw, who the hell else could challenge The Bar? Not Apollo and Titus. Now, I wouldn't mind them having the tag team titles at some point, but it's not going to happen. Heath Slater and Rhino is a hell no. Give me a fucking break on that shit. And for sure not Gallows and Anderson, because of the way that they have both been booked. Gallows and Anderson most definitely not be in the tag team title picture. Obviously, the Hardys aren't a tag team anymore, so when you look at the tag team title picture, the Revival is the logical decision, guys. And there should be no debate with Triple H, Vince McMahon, Kevin Dunn, Stephanie, or whoever the fuck runs the shit. There should be no mistake between anyone. And if this fucking match doesn't happen at WrestleMania 34, somebody needs to be fired, plain and fucking simple. Another tag team match is this. The Bludgeon Brothers versus the New Day versus the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos. This match has to happen at WrestleMania 34. And, I know that a lot of people are tired of the multi-man tag team matches. But just, first off, I don't really mind those matches. I think they're kind of more exciting because you don't know who could end up winning, or WWE could easily pull shocking wins. So I don't mind it. But here's the thing too. The fact is that they already teased this triple threat tag team match on SmackDown Live, and I believe that it will happen. Obviously, the New Day and the Usos cut a great promos against each other, and the Bludgeon Brothers came in, and everybody just kind of left the ring scared. So I could easily see the Bludgeon Brothers attacking the Usos and the New Day, destroying them all at WWE Fastlane, and then I could see the Usos obviously retaining as champions because of disqualification. And then at WrestleMania, it's a fatal three-way for the tag team match at WrestleMania. I wouldn't be surprised if you have Chad and Gable talk about how they want to be added to the match or anything like that. So, yeah. So that's what I would. And obviously, this will probably be on the pre-show. Hopefully not. But anyways, I would love to see this happen. Also, I would love to see it be a tornado tag between the six of these superstars, these three tag teams. So let me know in the comment section down below. So far, what would you do? How would you book WrestleMania? What is your WrestleMania match card? I would love to see these different scenarios that you guys have, and I look forward to reading them and communicating with you guys and saying whether I think that would be cool or not. So, anyways, moving on, we have Ronda Rousey and The Rock versus Triple H, and Stephanie McMahon. Now, I believe that even though the WWE, yes, I know, they are teasing Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey going up against Triple H and Stephanie in a tag team match at WrestleMania 34. But listen, Vince is holding out hope that The Rock can still make it to WrestleMania 34. And if not, then they will go with Kurt Angle. But for those of you who think that for 1 second, don't ever think for 1 second that Vince McMahon isn't wanting The Rock and Ronda Rousey to team up at WrestleMania 34. First off, The Rock is a bigger star than basically all three of them put together. Bigger than Triple H, Stephanie, and Rousey all combined. And that's just a fact. So don't hold out. Don't ever think that Vince isn't wanting The Rock there versus Kurt Angle. But anyways, I do think that this will probably be a tag team match or a one-on-one match. It all just kind of depends on how well Ronda Rousey adapts to wrestling. If she adapts very well, then it will be a one-on-one match between her and Stephanie McMahon. If Ronda Rousey is still kind of green and she isn't really as good as what they thought she would be within about these next 5 or 6 weeks, then expect it to be a tag team match at WrestleMania 34. That's my prediction for that. Let me know in the comment section down below. What do you guys think? What would you like to see at WrestleMania 34 pertaining to Rousey, Triple H, Stephanie, The Rock, Kurt Angle, or whatever the case may be? Let me know in the comment section down below, guys. This match, this one is kind of going to be probably more than likely be on the pre-show. I have Randy Orton being the WWE United States Champion versus Bobby Roode versus Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin and Ty Dillinger. I think that this match will happen at WrestleMania. I wouldn't be surprised if they added even more people to this match. I do expect it to be a multi-man championship match on the pre-show, as I mentioned before. And there's nothing entertaining or anything about this match. Just a whole bunch of guys in a random championship match. No storyline or nothing. Just to pass time. Maybe people go take a piss break or go get some fucking popcorn and candy. But other than that, that's just my honest opinion regarding the whole championship picture for the United States Championship in my eyes. Now, on to another exciting match that we can talk about. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn at WrestleMania 34. This match has to happen, guys. If not, there should be fucking people throwing food in the fucking ring and etc. They have been teasing this Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn feud for the past couple of months. And they've been doing it slightly, a little bit here and there for a while now. And honestly, there's nothing left for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn left to do except for beat the shit out of each other at WrestleMania. They're not going to win the WWE Championship. Kevin Owens isn't winning it, and Sami Zayn isn't winning it. And from hearing reports about how Kevin Owens may come back to Monday Night Raw, you have to think that they should be having this match at WrestleMania 34. So like I said, Sami and Kevin Owens aren't winning the WWE Championship. It's not going to happen. So maybe these guys can fight in a no-holds-barred match or a Hell in a Cell or something like that will be great to see. But that's my take on this match, guys. Now, moving on to a match that's kind of similar like this between two best friends, Sasha Banks versus Bayley. This is also something similar to the Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn feud. They've been kind of teasing a little bit, obviously, in the Elimination Chamber match. We've seen Sasha Banks kind of help up Bayley. Then she slammed her head against the steel inside the chamber. Obviously, Sasha has been tagging herself in and things of that nature. Bayley ended up dropping off the apron, basically saying a fuck you to Sasha Banks because she kept, they've been just teasing a lot of tension between these two superstars. So I expect to see Sasha Banks versus Bayley at WrestleMania 34. If it doesn't happen, this is another somebody needs to be fucking fired. Why would you have teasing these feuds and stuff and not have the actual match happen at WrestleMania? It would make no logical fucking sense. So I expect it to happen. So write in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys think. Would you like to see this match happen at WrestleMania 34? I know I would. Now, moving on, we're going to talk about the nauseating, annoying match that none of us want to see. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. I'll just say this. I'm not going to talk too much about this. Roman Reigns is going to win. Everyone's going to fucking boo. Brock Lesnar's going to go to UFC. He's going to either kick some ass or get his ass kicked. He's going to come back crawling to the WWE. He's going to get his rematch, beat Brock. Brock Lesnar's going to end up getting his rematch, beating Roman Reigns again. And then guess what? WrestleMania 35, the main event is going to be Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns again. So next, for the women, Naomi, Becky Lynch, Ruby Riott, and Natalya. I think all of these women should be in a match for the #1 contenders for the SmackDown Women's Championship going on to Backlash. Other than that, I don't know what else they're going to do with these women. Now, I've heard something about there's going to be another Battle Royal for the women. So I guess they'll just be in that, which, for like all the jobbers or all the people who don't have directions in the WWE, I guess they'll be in that match. But I would like to see something different, but that's probably what's going to happen with them. And it is what it is. Now, the last match I want to talk about, and this is something that is really irritating me and a lot of other wrestling fans. Woken Matt Hardy or Broken Matt Hardy or whatever the hell you want to call him versus Bray Wyatt. Now, this whole entire fucking feud has been a fucking bust so far. I'm just going to get to the point. They better have a House of Horrors match, a Final Deletion match at WrestleMania, or even like a Junkyard match that the New Day and the Wyatt family had or something. If they don't have a match like this at WrestleMania 34, then everyone should just be ashamed of how fucking stupid they are. Bray Wyatt should be ashamed, Matt Hardy, the WWE officials, Vince, everybody. Everybody should be ashamed and feel fucking stupid for not letting them have a match like that, or just in general, a crazy match. You have two crazy superstars who are weird and out of their mind, and to have them not be in a crazy, weird type of match, or with different rules and things of that nature, to not have that would be an injustice to wrestling fans everywhere. So let me know in the comment section down below, ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys think? I appreciate you, and I will let us see what you guys come up with your own WrestleMania 34 match card predictions. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the video, man. Peace. Fuck me.